Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Split Labs channel. Today is Monday, March 16th, 2026. And as always, before we jump in, have to let you guys know that this video is completely powered by Split Labs because we built you the exact tool that we wanted to use as sports bettors. Split Labs shows you public betting splits, line movement, and market signals across all major sports in one place. If you want to see what the crowd is doing, where the line is going, and what the market is hinting at, it's literally what we do every single day. Head over to the link in the description, splitlabs.net. Use promo code YouTube for 50% off your first month. Get access to everything that you'll see here as I break down my best bets today. All right, let's dive in. Elephant in the room. I have not been consistent. I think I've done like 2 or 3 videos per week, which is not the standard that I wanted to have set. So we're gonna try to complete a full Monday to Friday. Lock in on these NBA slates and see what we have going here. So let's jump in to our first game on the day. Orlando Magic versus Atlanta Hawks. We have, and again it's noon right now, but it looks like so far 57% of bets, 51% of money coming in on Orlando Magic +3. Let me scroll down a little bit so you guys can make sure you see the line movement, and then 55% of bets coming on the money line as well. 2 things to note out here, starting with the spread. It opened at, for Orlando, a +1.5, now sitting at a +3, so it's getting better for the Magic, which is concerning. Same thing with the money line. It opened at a +104, now trending to a +130, even though 55% of the bets are on Orlando Magic. So concerning that it's getting better. I feel like this game just has red flags all over the board here. Even on this total, 54% of bets, 52% of money on over 231.5. It has not changed at all since open. This one I'm not going to read too much into just because nothing's happened, but it's also still relatively within like a 50-50 range. So like I'm going to ignore it. And then looking at just recent form, what's the win streak that Orlando's on right now? They're on a 7-game win streak. Okay, well the Hawks are on a 9-game win streak, so that makes sense. However, let's check injury reporting here. Starters are fully healthy, it looks like. The one thing that I'm noting here is that the spread and the money line is significantly changing towards the Hawks, which brings me to, I think the Hawks are the one that keep their win streak alive. This is probably a tough matchup to cap just because both of these teams are coming in hot. But if I'm just looking at the data and how things are trending, it looks like Atlanta takes this one. I'm going to go Atlanta Hawks money line. I'm going to avoid this total. However, if you found something maybe in your own research or data that puts you in favor of an over or an under, one thing to note, and a positive of course, is that you're getting the open line. So, whatever that bet is that you land on, feel good about that you're getting the best number available, because truly right now it looks like a pick 'em, so I'm going to stay away from that. Not the best game on the slate here. We've got the Warriors versus the Wizards. 51%, and right now, nothing here is going to be a shock to anybody. 51% of bets, 75% of money on the Warriors spread. Opened at -6.5, now sitting at a -7.5. Same thing with the money line, 85% of bets, 71% of money on Golden State Warriors straight up. They opened at a -298. They're now sitting at a -310. I mean, the Warriors are not that good for them to be a -310, but clearly the books are pricing them to win. This isn't an upset spot. I think that's very clear. Even though Warriors are currently on a 5-game losing streak, who's worse than the Wizards, right? Like, just 2 bad teams going against each other. Total here is probably where it gets the most interesting. It's currently sitting at a 231.5. 62% of bets, 53% of money on this under 231.5. However, key takeaway here is this 229.5. This was the open. All of the bets and the money currently are going towards this under, and yet it's getting steeper. So we're getting a worse number here, but I think pretty confidently this is probably going to be like maybe a blowout. No defense being played, one of those type of games, and I'm going with the over here. Over 231.5, me losing out on 2 points, but feeling good that they'll they're just going to hit their shots, and it's just going to be a lot of running back and forth, full speed, trying to get these opportunities and get these runs in with this terrible team. All right, let's get one more on the board. There was one I really wanted to look at with you guys. Give me a second. Let me pull it up here. Lakers versus the Rockets. This is the one that I really wanted to look at with you guys, so I'll make this one my last one of the day. We have the Lakers as an underdog. They are currently on a 5-game win streak. Houston, not so much. However, look at the money. Look at the bets. We've got 75% of bets, 70% of money on the LA Lakers. This is not crazy given that it's an LA team, right? Especially the Lakers of all teams. Public darling. You can't be surprised at these numbers. Opened at a +2, now sitting at a +2.5. Again, it's getting better for the Lakers. They have no noticeable injuries, so like the fact that the spread is this light and they're an underdog is incredibly concerning. And then on the money line, we have 69% of bets, 95% of money. Again, on the Lakers, opened at a +116, +122 now. Again, the number is getting better, and there are no injuries for the Lakers right now, obviously, except for Maxey. Looking at the total, another concerning piece is this 224.5. Now sitting at a 226.5, even though 88% of bets, 68% of money are on this under 226.5. We've got a whole bunch of issues on this board here, and unfortunately, I have to fade the public on all of it. I'm going to go my best bet here is definitely this Houston Rockets. I think the Houston Rockets are clearly going to upset. I think this over is also going to hit. This is definitely my favorite game on the board, even though it's a trap spot to some. Could also be a drop spot for me, but based on everything that I'm seeing here, that's how I'm going. I'm also going to play the Rockets team total over 114.5 just because this is trending in favor of an over, obviously, and I think that comes with the Rockets competing. The Lakers are put up points, the Rockets will also be completing. I think the Rockets end up winning this game. So I'm going to take it all. Going to take it all here and just dive all in. Give me the Rockets money line. Give me the Rockets team total over 114.5. And then also give me the whole thing, the over 226.5. I think the Lakers are put up points. I think the Rockets will kind of, I don't know, blow them out given where the spread currently is. But I think the Rockets, most of the points are going to come from the Rockets. And those are my official plays of the day here. With that being said, guys, as always, I'm looking at the timing of this video and either I blew by this video or what? Was I talking faster than usual? I don't know. Either way, guys, as always, if this video helped you at all, feel free to give it a like, subscribe, leave a comment in the video of what your best bets are, or if there's anything that I've landed on that maybe you disagree with. And if you'd like access to anything that you saw in this video today, again, head over to the link in the description, splitlabs.net. Use promo code YouTube for 50% off your first month and get access to everything that you saw here today as I reviewed my best bets. I'll catch you guys on the next one.